What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Quickie here, and I wanted to bring you some interesting news how major pro gaming league banned YouPorn's gaming team. So let me explain the situation. What happened? There's basically, those extreme sport league, like gaming shit and whatever they do, they're crap. I'm kind of into it, but not like, I'm not heavily invested into it. I just watch their things here and there whenever I feel like it. Basically, I'm not like a huge fan of the thing, but I know specific companies promote their shit. They have their gaming leagues. Like, there's different companies that do their thing. Even Bud Light was doing it as well. And I'm not sure about the Bud Light story, but yeah, there's other companies that do this as well. Because, it's advertising for their specific thing. YouPorn, game, makes sense. Gamers, YouPorn, that's what I meant to say. Makes sense, their demographic poor demographic matches everyone. But you get what I mean. I'm assuming they're based off their analytics. They're probably like, oh, this is the target we should, or this is the demographic we should match the most. Regardless of that situation, the ESL basically said, no, screw you, we don't let this happen. Now, they didn't basically say this because it's porn and it's bad. No, they gave legitimate legal responses stating, oh, the advertising of pornography in our industry is not legal in our market. It's also, we've been having rules of conduct for a very long time that we cannot do, we cannot be advertising with pornography. Our management or our creators or our, I don't want to say consultants, but mostly their partners wouldn't prefer that. So their rule has been placed for a really long time. I think it's been there for like 2 years. Well, from their statement itself, they said a year and a half. So it kind of makes sense to why they did it. Now, my input or 2 cents on the story is I personally agree with them, with ESL, not YouPorn side. Now, is there anything wrong with YouPorn? No, not necessarily, but that's like the same thing as you saying, oh, when someone goes on Google and they search something, you will not see porn ads unless you're in a porn website, because Google's rules state that we don't do those types of advertising. We don't wish to do it. That's not part of our rules and policies and whatever. They don't want to harm their consumer. Now, you could also always say, oh, it's because maybe a kid is searching. No, not necessarily. These gaming things, kids could be watching it also. You're looking at the gamer. Gamer ages usually start around it could literally go from like 2-3 fucking years old. But in general, you see little kids playing that shit as well. 10, 11, 12 years old. So obviously, it's a bad impact. Again, it's supposed to be, I don't want to say it's supposed to be a family-friendly thing, but still, it's in that specific sense. Not every advertising thing is supposed to be on that sense. Even regular TV shows, like I said, on the depending, in America at least, in the morning time, you're not allowed to show it. Even at nighttime, you're still not allowed to show it. You're just supposed to show it in a different sense. It's just shit changes. Again, it also depends on the channel. But still, regardless, I'm just saying each specific segment or the company or whatever you want to call it has their own rules and regulations, and you should be following them. If you made the company, or that thing, that gaming team or whatever, even after knowing the rules and shit, that's your fault. I'm not gonna lie, I feel bad, but it is honestly your fault. I feel bad for you, but that's fucked up, but it's your fault, man. I'm so sorry. I really don't want to say it, but it is really your fault. You should have paid more attention or noticed it a little bit more. But regardless of that, it's just an interesting topic. You should do some research on it if you already haven't, So check it out. But it was pretty cool that I found this article. I just found it pretty interesting how they banned it. It was being made like a big deal. Like again, people's reactions were more like, so what? But, it's a business. People don't like those specific types of things. They don't want to promote it. Deal with it. Make your own fucking gaming league, pro gaming league, if you want to show porn. It's up to you, dude. But overall, that's my take on the story. Let me know your thoughts below, guys. I would love to hear them. But if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps a lot. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. Besides that, Quickie out. Peace.